right. What is up, you guys? What is up, you guys? We are live. We are live. So let me get a um, sound check to make sure YouTube is receiving the stream. And YouTube is. What is up, you guys? I'm so excited to be here with y'all today. Of course, it is Saturday, July 12th, 2025, baby. And we ain't wasting no time, baby. But I am super excited. Hopefully, you guys have received the notification. Let me see if I've gotten it. And I did. I just got it. And ad is playing right now. We want to thank God for being monetized, baby. Okay. So let me monitor the audio. Okay, the audio sounds awesome. What is up, you guys? Thank y'all for being here with us today. It is such a joy to be here with y'all today. I'm waiting on our people to come in. I'm going to be monitoring the stream as well. Okay, y'all like my shirt? Let me know. Okay. So monitoring the stream, making sure everything is good. Okay. Let us know where y'all are watching from as well, guys. We have an exciting stream today. Well, I'm saying stream, but we have an exciting podcast today. We have some hot topics, and I need y'all to help us make a decision. What is up, Miss Texas Lassie? The comments are not coming in to... Okay, now they are. What is up, Michelle? Hey, girl. What is up, Miss Texas Lassie? How are y'all doing on this beautiful Saturday? Thank y'all for coming in and liking the live. It really means a lot. It really does mean a lot. Okay, so it looks like YouTube might be about 10 seconds delayed. It's fine. As long as YouTube is receiving the stream. What is up? I don't know. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey y'all, we are the Rosharon French Bulldogs, home of the 3K Pup, baby. And today I am super excited to be back with you guys for the second episode of RFB B3, where we talk about the Bulldogs, the breeders, and the business. Okay, so yes, we go live all throughout the week to give you guys our behind the scenes first look at what it is like being a full-time breeder. Also being a family of 4 with 2 children under 2, having 8 Frenchies to take care of, along with a litter of 5 and 2 more litters on the way. Y'all, listen, as some of you may have seen Friday for our afternoon stream, we had to cut it short. Unfortunately, we could not continue the conversation because it's not always easy managing it all, but we do get it done. All by the grace of God, and of course, with the encouragement from you all. So thank you so much for being here today. We're not going to waste any time. We're just going to get straight into the topic. So we like to remind you guys that we weren't always breeders. We actually bought 2 pets. We learned the breed. We fell in love with the breed. And then we started breeding. Okay. So shout out to Nas. Nas left this comment on our last podcast and said, girl, have a good one, and the family, much love. Shout out to Nas. Thank you so much for your love. Okay, let's see who we have in the house today. We have Blissful Fun. You guys, definitely shout out to Blissful Fun. If you are in the chat, you will see that her name looks a little different because she is a member of the RFB family, and we are so thankful for Blissful Fun. Her energy is very positive. She's very encouraging, and she's very uplifting. So thank you to Miss Blissful Fun. My husband said, "Good evening, blissful fun." So my husband has the boys, as you guys know, they are a handful, but my husband has the boys while mama is working today. And unfortunately, he won't be in the studio with me while I'm recording the podcast, but he will be in the comments. We definitely want to shout out, I don't know. We also want to shout out Texas Lassie and Michelle K. So, you guys, we're going to get straight into the content today. We have a surprise for you. So, how do y'all like this? Okay, so y'all, these are the moms and the future moms and the studs of RFB. We have 8 Frenchies, and we tell y'all that all of the time, but we've never really shown you guys all of our Frenchies at one time live. But you guys, like, I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna sit here and let you guys just admire the beauty because all of them are so different. Although some come from the same bloodlines, different, they have their own little unique personalities. But we have reached a point in our business where some will have to go and some will have to stay. So that is what we will dedicate today's live stream to. Y'all helping us decide on which of these beauties will stay and which of these beauties will have to go, because as the boys are getting a little older, we want to get back to traveling. We tell you guys all of the time that we're not from here. We're based out of Houston, Texas, but we're not from here. My husband is from the Caribbean and I'm from Louisiana. And y'all, before we slowed our lives down a little bit and decided to have a family, we would literally travel the world like maybe every other weekend. We were like gone. And I miss, the outside world. If you're a mom, you understand. Some days your girl doesn't even get to go outside. Like I miss the fun, spontaneous side of life. But I do understand I have a major responsibility now, being a wife, being a mother, and having a mission. So we grew our business very fast. Again, all thanks to the glory of God that we were able to do that. And now looking into 2026, we kind of want to cut down on some dogs. Okay. So we will be answering Texas Lassie's laughing. Y'all, shout out to Texas Lassie. Listen, I don't say this often, right? I don't say this often. You guys encourage us so much. Y'all don't know. Like, some days we come on live and we are so tired. We are like tired out of our minds. Okay. I don't look like super tired today. I was able to get some rest today. Well, I slept in a little bit, but my husband does not get the rest that he needs. So I guess I can say it now while people are coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the encouragement that y'all send us. We see all of your comments and we do get your text. It means the world to us. It means so much to our family for y'all to be rooting for us and, to keep us uplifted and strengthened. And we are always trying to figure out a way to help y'all back. So blissful fun. If you come up with any great ideas, Michelle K, Texas Lassie, I don't know, please let us know how we can help y'all, because that's what it's about. Each one, reach one, and then teach one. Okay. So we will be answering 3 main questions today, right? So the first is, when it is time to retire French Bulldog, who stays and who goes? So that's why we created this neat little graphic so that y'all can reference the dogs as we are talking about them, because when we are live during the week, we throw out names. And if you just join our family per se, if you just caught us live one night, you might not know who Charm is. You might not know who Dream is. You might not know who Blue is, So we came up with this neat idea to feature all of the dogs at one time so that y'all can help us decide who's going to stay and who will be going. And the second question is, how do you refer to other females in your camp after you've had your first litter? So this is a wide debate amongst breeders. I have some, breeder terminology that I want to go over today. Because although our content is very, entertaining and fun, we also want to make it educational as well. So it's entertainingly educational, baby. Okay, okay, okay. I need to put that on the shirt. And then the last question that we will be answering today is, can you have more than one foundational female in your breeding program? And the reason why I want us to dissect this particular question is because my husband is not from here. Of course, guys, he has a very thick accent that I absolutely love, okay? but but he often refers to our other females outside of Mama Dream as our foundational females. And I'm a lady. I'm very submissive. I'm a good wife. I think I would, I think my husband would agree with me that I tend to be a good wife on some days. I didn't want to correct him live because I'm like, wait, can you have more than one foundational female? Because every female in our camp, he was referring to them as a foundational female. So, I politely didn't say anything, but I had to go to my trusty, dusty AI best friend, and I had to ask AI, like, hey, can you have more than one foundational female? And the answer is, dun dun dun, just wait for it. But we'll be dissecting those top 3 questions today. Okay. Wait a minute. Did I miss something in the chat? Did I just miss something in the chat? Michelle, y'all gonna make me cry. Y'all don't do that today. Don't do that today. Y'all don't make me cry. Y'all gonna make me cry. Don't do that today. I don't want to cry. Michelle. My husband said, oh, wow, we have a new member, Michelle K. Oh, man. Welcome to our membership, Michelle. Thank you so much for being a legacy legend. Thank you for believing in us and, trusting us to help guide you guys in the right way to better your businesses, to help you with your bulldogs and your breeding journeys. The reason why it makes me emotional because I talk to y'all offline and I know what your business goals are. I know what your personal goals are, and I know, the things that you guys are aspiring to do. And it just overwhelms me at times. And it humbles me to like the deepest of my core because everything that we've dreamed of is happening. When I get into the conversation, also, I will put the interview link for you guys to join the chat, or the conversation live in the chat, and I will pin it as well. Well, I'll just keep putting it in because I like to have the are you new here poll up during the live stream. The reason why it makes me emotional is because, y'all, when I was in the military, long story short, when I was in the military, I grew a love for Frenchies. And before joining the military, I told y'all that I had a pregnant English Bulldog stolen, right? And I never got to breed, right? But a dream deferred does not mean a dream denied. That was in 2016. I joined the military in 2017. I served 5 years. I got hurt, and now I'm a retired Army veteran, right? But when I was in the military, I fell in love with French Bulldogs. I didn't want to breed them. I just fell in love with them. And those 2 dogs, I acquired 2. I bought 2. They were taken too. So I'm sitting here like, and I've never told this story before, but I'm sitting here like, okay, God, like what are we doing? Like, why are these dogs keep getting taken from me? Like, what are we doing? But this is what God was doing. This is what he was doing. And it wasn't until I met my husband that I started to feel safe again, right? I started to feel like I can fly, like I can just be my natural self. I don't need makeup. I don't need fancy clothes. I don't need anything extra but myself. And a lot of people struggle with the extra, like the fluff of life. And, going back to his home island and seeing how simple life is and seeing how beautiful people are with less, it makes us so appreciative. So when y'all just take that extra step of faith to believe in us, to encourage us, to inspire us. Y'all, we work hard now, but it makes us want to work harder. Like it makes us want to push harder. It makes us want to improve things for you guys to make sure that you are exactly where you want to be in life. Literally, like we had a meeting after last night's live, and we were trying to figure out how we can help you guys buy houses, buy cars, like support your lifestyle through breeding dogs. Me and my husband were literally like, how can we help our community? But y'all already know. Y'all take me out every time. Every time somebody takes that step of faith, y'all just, take me out and send me over the moon. But Michelle K and Blissful Fun, thank you so much. Texas Lassie, thank you so much. And to my husband, of course, thank you for being the rock of our family's foundation. We love you, and of course, we support you in everything. Okay. Well, Michelle said, I love y'all so much. Never second guess yourself. Everything that y'all do is amazing and great information. Michelle, thank you. Thank you for that encouragement. We love y'all right back. Okay. So now, me and my husband and I will have to be having a separate conversation outside of this live stream to see when we retire studs or we retire females in our camp, how can we bless someone in our community with those dogs? We will definitely have that conversation. We'll continue the conversation because we've already been having it. But I don't know football. The link that I just put in the chat is for you guys to actually join the stream and have the conversation live with us. We would love for you guys to come on to the stream, introduce yourselves, share your experience, and help us resolve this issue because we have 8 Frenchies now. We have a litter of 5. 2 are already reserved. We have 3. I want to keep 1, but my husband won't allow me to hold on to an extra baby because then we will have 9 Frenchies, and we're trying to cut down to at least 6 for the top of this year. So I will get into the conversation now and introduce all of our little babies. So at the top left of the screen, we have Charm. He was our first French Bulldog that we got together as a family. He is absolutely the love of my life, but Charm is now retired. And we talked about his journey a little bit in one of the live streams this week. Nothing is wrong with Charm. Charm was raised as a bougie pet for 2 years of his life. And people would come over to the house and see him and Dream together. We got Dream for Charm, not for mating, but as a companion. And they wanted their puppies. And that is how we became breeders. It was actually at our wedding. Actually, at our wedding, people were begging us to breed them because they wanted their puppies. And we've never bred Dream and Charm. Charm showed to be inconsistent and a little unreliable, although that is my baby. I have to say it gently, but he showed to be unreliable during a stud service one time, and we just decided to not stud Charm out. We used him in-house. Charm and Mama Blue to the right of me had 1 litter at the beginning of this year on January 25th. And it was a beautiful litter, a gorgeous litter, but we just decided to retire Charm, let him live his best life. So now Charm is actually available. Although it hurts my heart to say that, Charm is now available. He is a beautiful boy. He is fine, and he has a little speck of lilac on his back. And Charm and Blue actually produce Alpha, who is at the bottom right of the screen. And I wish my husband was here to tell y'all a little bit about that journey because my husband tried all that he could. Y'all, we tried all that we could to get Charm ready to be a working stud, but I don't want to say it was too late, but we waited too late to start pulling him, to start working with him, and he would not allow other people to pull him. But long story short, Charm is available. He gave us a beautiful boy Alpha. We kept Alpha from Blue's second litter, and we are so proud to say that Alpha is looking like he is going to mature to be exactly like his dad, you guys. Alpha is absolutely stunning. His build is absolutely amazing. Y'all, he's 5 months old. He's 5 months old. I don't know. Football said Alpha is my favorite or Dream. Yeah, everybody loves Dream. Everybody loves Dream. It just, it depends on your style. It depends on what your look or what your goals are for your breeding program. But we have some amazing talent in our camp, and I'm so, thankful and excited to be introducing them to y'all. But somebody has to go, y'all. Everybody can't stay. And next to Alpha are his, let me think, are they his aunts or he's the uncle? Oh, they're his nieces actually. So Alpha is their uncle. Daydream and Nostalgia. Y'all saw them last night. If y'all on the stream last night, y'all, they cut the fool last night. They had to be taken out actually. But Daydream and Nostalgia are only 7 months old. Y'all, very promising females. We are so excited about their journey. So it's crazy, right? I didn't try to do this. I really didn't try to do this, but it just so happened to be that way. Burberry is underneath. We have a caller. I'm trying to get through this segment and then I'll put you in, okay, Tyree? Okay. So Burberry is underneath Charm. I did not do this on purpose. I promise you, I literally just recognized it. Burberry is underneath Charm. Burberry has replaced Charm as a working stud. Daydream is underneath Dream, although Dream is not retired yet. She has one more litter. And then her daughter, Daydream, will be taking her place. And then Nostalgia is underneath Mama Blue. Y'all, it's crazy. Nostalgia will be taken over for Mama Blue. And then Alpha is underneath Blossom. It just so happened to work out that way. But we're only planning to keep 4 females and 2 working studs. So at the bottom, that bottom row, we're not planning to shift. And babe, I know you're in the comments. Correct me if I am wrong, but after our last meeting, we said that going into next year, we will have 2 working studs, Mr. Burberry and Alpha. Alpha is 5 months, but he will be ready at the top of next year. And then we will keep Daydream and Nostalgia. Dream is the love of our lives. Okay. Not sure if Trust likes Dream or not. We're still trying to figure that out. But Charm, Mama Blue, and Blossom will be available. And we're looking to keep a fluffy female here soon and very soon. Okay, so my husband said yes. Okay, so I did not want to misspeak. I definitely want to make sure I am providing accurate information. But what are you guys' thoughts? If you can, please call in and help us sort this out. My husband and I would really, really, really appreciate it. My husband and I would really appreciate it if you guys would call in and give us your feedback. Let me go to some comments really quickly. So, and maybe I can put some soft music in the chat too, but it has to be soft. So let me see if I can put some soft music in the chat. Okay. Okay, yeah. I'll put that in the chat. Y'all definitely let us know if the music is too loud and I will adjust it. So my husband said Dream will never go anywhere. I have the same feelings. Y'all, Dream's temperament is top notch. She is our foundational female. So while I don't know if football said Dream is the GOAT, y'all, and Blissful Fun loves her some Dream. Okay. Blissful Fun loves her some Dream. But it looks like Texas Lassie loves Alpha. Okay, so while I am waiting on you guys to call in, I will break down some terms really, really, really quickly. Texas Lassie has a comment. She said, I wish I could call, but I can't now. I can't right now. Bummer. I wish I had known. It's okay, Texas Lassie. I didn't say this. If you guys want to call in off of the camera and just have your audio on the live to give your feedback, that's fine as well. You don't have to be on camera to call in. Okay, so going back to, can you have more than one foundational female? Let me go back to the slide so we can reference the dogs' names. I wanted to research this in depth because my husband will often refer to the other females in our camp as foundational females. So As I said before, if you are just joining, I went to my best friend AI. Okay, ChatGPT is my best friend. Okay, outside of my husband and Jesus, ChatGPT is my third best friend. And I wanted to know, can you have more than one foundational female in breeding? And you absolutely can. Y'all had no idea. Like, we haven't been breeding for that long, but we have five litters, one unconfirmed, but 5 litters. Blossom is definitely pregnant visually and by ultrasound, and we are looking to confirm Blue here soon. But we've gone through a lot in a very short time, and I had no idea that you could have more than one foundational female in your breeding camp. So I had to do some research to learn how to refer to the mamas in your camp. Dream, of course, is our foundational female, and she is what we are building our legacy off of. Her temperament is A1. She's a beautiful black tribe female. She just throws any color, as y'all have seen. Daydream and Nostalgia are just 2 of her products, y'all. She's thrown blues, lilacs, blues and tans, lilacs and tans, rojos, black tries. She has thrown, what do we have now? Oh, cocoa tries. I'm just trying to think about what we have. And Dream is actually Blue's daughter. So if that explains anything, I put them in the quadrant of the slide for a reason. Dream came from Blue. So a lot of what you guys are seeing us produce is because of Mama Blue. I know everybody loves Barry, and we salute him. We thank him for coming in and doing such a great job. But y'all, Mama Blue, amazing producer. Amazing. She produced Dream. And because of that, now we have Daydream, Nostalgia, and the 5 little babies that we have here. But y'all, Blue is amazing. But we just bred her for her third litter, and after that, she will be available. I will have a conversation with my husband to see how we will arrange Blue's transfer to a new home. If she will be a pet or if she will be a breedable female for one more litter, we haven't finalized that, but we'll definitely keep you guys updated. But I think it might be of interest to you guys, even if you're looking to start your breeding journey or even enhance your breeding journey. Mama Blue will be available, and she's a fluffy carrier that produced Dream, who is a fluffy carrier that produced Daydream, who is not, but has white markings, that produced Nostalgia, who is a rojo fluffy carrier. So we're really, really, really excited. Okay, I don't know, Football said, I would love to have a fluffy Frenchie, but I can't. And I definitely understand. I definitely do. And Texas Lassie said, I would think you should because of genetics. Okay, I missed when that comment came in, Texas Lassie. Can you please provide some insight for us so that I can understand what part of the stream or the conversation you were referencing? And babe, please do tell me if you want to step in at any moment. I know you have the boys, but if you want me to mic you up, or if you want to put your insight in the comments, please let me know. Okay, so going back to our conversation. So yes, you can't have more than one foundational female. Mama Dream is our foundation that we have and are building our dog breeding program off of, right? She was our first mama. Although we have her mom, we acquired her mom after Dream's first litter. Okay. And then to add to the conversation, you can have more than one foundational female if you're looking for different lines, right? So like Daydream will be producing after Dream. Daydream has white, beautiful spotting. I know y'all can't see it, but she has this little triangular patch on her neck. Beautiful black tribe female. And then Nostalgia is a rojo fluffy carrier. She's a red fawn female. So imagine what her and Burberry could create. Rojo fluffies. New Isabella fluffies. Imagine. Or what her and Alpha can create. I know you can't see much of Daydream and Nostalgia's side profile, but amazing structure dogs. Amazing. I mean, they have no choice. but to be amazingly structured because of Dream. And then, no telling what Daydream and Alpha could produce. Like it's the same blood. Alpha is their uncle. Alpha came from Charm and Blue. Is this making sense to anybody, or am I just going like over the top with this? Let me know if this is making sense, and let me know if it's helpful. Let me know if the graphic is helpful, because I'm looking at the future and I'm like, it looks, I know people say that, but I'm like, it looks bright, because this bottom row is like for sure, like what is going to happen when Daydream is of age to be bred and Nostalgia is, like what's gonna happen? But hey, my husband just added, but it shows. It shows. Now she was thicker there. She was a little thicker there. She's not as thick now, but it shows. She's a beautiful dog. She was a show dog as a puppy. So, I mean, listen, somebody will be definitely blessed by this top row for the exception of Dream. Unless we go out of the country, unless my husband relocates our family to the Caribbean, and we feel like Dream just won't make it, on the island, man. If we feel like Dream just won't make it, then Dream, that whole top row will be a blessing to someone's home or to someone's camp. But you guys, listen. Texas Lassie said, I love Blue's color. I love her color. So Blue, although she looks pretty chocolate, she is blue and tan. Y'all, let me add this to the conversation too. Do you think lilacs kind of look brown in color? Because Animal Genetics classified Mr. Burberry as lilac as well, but he looks very chocolate to me. Let me know, y'all. Yeah, if somebody wants to come on live and explain that phenomenon, please. Blissful Fun said, you are making sense. Michelle K said, yes, I am understanding. Okay, and Blissful Fun, our wonderful Dreamcatcher member, is reminding you guys to hit the like button. If you can, please hit the like button and let YouTube know that this is valuable information. Okay, so just a quick segue into updating you guys on what is going on behind the scenes with the channel. As you know, during the week, we like to live stream vertically, right? To get certain traffic into the conversation and enhance the channel. But on weekends for our podcast, we like to stream horizontally. And sometimes people don't, or they might forget to turn on their post notifications. So that is why it's a very intimate conversation on Saturdays. But nevertheless, we won't let low numbers stop us. We understand that it's a different type of stream, and it's a new generation. They like vertical live streams, and that's okay. But for the more professional conversations, we prefer them to be traditional. So if you guys were wondering, that is why. Okay, back to the action. Okay, so I know y'all ain't been a little shy today. Nobody wants to call in and have a conversation? Even like no video? I know y'all want to call in, right? But I won't tempt y'all. I understand if you're busy and you are not able to call in. So I'm just wrapping up really, y'all. So I know this is like a really short live today, but I wanted to break down some terms before we go, because I found this research to be very beneficial and educational for those of you who may not have heard any of these terms explained before. So having more than one foundational female, here is how you refer to the females in your camp. So Dream is our matriarch, right? Dream was the first female that we purchased as a pet, right? That we transitioned to a breeding dog. And she was the first female to produce our first litter. So Dream is the matriarch of our family, although we have her mother. Mama Blue didn't produce for us first. So Mama Blue will be what you call a producing female, or even a outside female. I don't feel comfortable calling Mama Blue outside female, because that's Dream mom. I want to honor her, but she is what you would call an outside female because we did not breed Mama Blue. And then Dream, as the foundation of our breeding program, some other names that you can call Dream is the original queen or the mother of our line, or our foundation of our signature look. So just looking at Dream, she looks like a stud. She has a full round head. She has a real girthy neck, a full body, thick hips. And she's just amazing. She has amazing DNA. She's a clean 6-panel health clear dog. And y'all, she can throw anything, literally. Any beautiful dog. And she's a fluffy carrier. So whether you don't like fluffy, that's fine. You don't have to be served a fluffy. You can get a carrier, or you can get a standard, but just beautiful, beautiful dog. Beautiful dog. Okay. But hopefully that made sense. And then going over some other terms before I introduce everybody else in the camp, you can have what you call a produced female, which are Daydream and Nostalgia, because we produce them in-house from Dream for our first litter. And they also could be called maiden females. Like, you know how you have your maid of honor or your matron of honor? Daydream and Nostalgia can be referred to as maiden females because they haven't had their first litter yet. Also, let me know if this is making sense. Blossom could also be called a maiden female because she hasn't had her first litter yet, although she's currently pregnant. But Blossom will be available after her first litter. Her mom is an amazing producer. Her mom produces very strong, consistent, big litters. So I know Blossom will be a blessing to someone's family as a pet or someone's breeding program as well. Blossom got her first heat at 7 months, which for some breeders, it is a little early, but she's around a lot of males. And then, we did not breed her on her first heat. We chose to breed her on her second. And now I feel like she's ready. And my husband feels like she's ready to be a mom. So, let's see. Blissful Fun said, I would, but someone else is watching a movie right now, or I would call. Thank you, babe, for catching her comment. And my husband said, appreciate you, Blissful Fun, understandable. And that is very understandable. Very understandable. Okay. It looks like, I don't know, Football has a comment too. I'm waiting. Okay, just hit the stream. I don't know, Football said, how did you make the logo? How did I make our logo or the graphic that you see on the screen? Let me know. Let me know what you're referring to. And then going back to the terms. So we've never co-owned a female, but if someone is let me not say that. I want to clear this with my husband. We've never co-owned a dog before, but if someone was interested in a co-owning situation, my husband and I will talk about it and see if that is something we're interested in, or if y'all can just, buy the dogs outright and be able to breed them or take care for them in whatever way you want to. But those are all of the terms that I have today. We went over what a foundational female is. Yes, you can have more than one. What a producing female or a proven producer is. Your maiden female, right? Daydream and Nostalgia. Your retained female, also Daydream and Nostalgia. Your foundation bred female, which is Mama Dream. Co-owned female. And I didn't explain this, but I'll explain this really quickly. So if we entertain the idea of co-owning a female, right? Let's say Blossom. Blossom has only been bred once, and she is getting ready to have her first litter, right? So if someone wanted to enter a co-owning agreement with us, of course, the terms that you set within your co-owning agreement is totally between you and the other breeder. But let's say for all of Blossom's vet visits, for all of her like emergency care and things like that, it will be covered because you co-own the female. It's not one person's responsibility to take care of her. it is two parties' responsibilities to take care of that dog in particular, which will be Blossom. And the reason why I'm explaining it in that way is because not everybody understands the terms that breeders throw around, and we don't want you guys to get hassled, haggled, or scammed. So it's very important for you guys to understand that when you are going into a co-owning agreement with a breeder, everything should not fall on you. Okay, that breeder or that family, whoever agreed to the terms, they should be helping you with that dog. If they are not helping you, then you need to have them revise your terms, because at that point you own the female or the dog and you are fully responsible for that dog if they're not helping you. Because sometimes breeders like to enter into co-owning agreements. They hike the price up on these dogs and then they don't help you with anything. I'm sorry to be rude, but it happens, and it's very true. Okay. Is that rude, y'all? Or is it truthful? I hope it's not rude. I don't mean to be rude. But I don't know, football said the channel's profile picture. Okay. Oh, that's our logo. So my background is in marketing and psychology. So I have an eye for aesthetics. So that's how I created our logo. And it's actually Mama Dream, y'all. So I'll show you. Our logo is right there. Our logo is actually Mama Dream. But yeah. So y'all, I have been talking for 40 minutes, 41 now. No one, well, 2 people called in, but they may have had to go while I was explaining the segment. And now the floor is open for you guys. If y'all want to continue the conversation, help us decide who is going to stay and who is going to go, I would really appreciate it. Or if not, we could just vibe out. Yeah, we'll just vibe out. But we have about 15 minutes before we end the live stream. So now the floor is open. If y'all want to contribute to who will go from the top row, we would really appreciate it. But if not, it's a conversation that me and my husband will continue to have to see if Charm is going to go, our first French Bulldog. If, unfortunately, Mama Blue, who is Dream's mom, is going to go, or if Blossom is going to go. But we have to cut down to at least 6 before the top of next year. And we have to make room for some retained females that I'm interested in from some of our upcoming breedings. Okay, so let's go to the comments. Let's go to the big screen. And if you guys want to have some input, I will definitely go back to the dogs. All right. So Michelle K always has insightful insight. Not that's redundant. She always has insightful input to give. But Michelle K said breeders do co-owning differently. I have had different experiences with co-owning dogs. But Michelle, thank you so much for letting us know, because I never knew you have co-owned dogs before. We definitely have to talk. Y'all, my husband is in the chat. I'm not even gonna put his comment up. Okay, I ain't gonna be like that. I'm gonna put it up. So wait, let's go back to the dogs, because my husband has something to say, y'all. Okay, so he has 3 comments that I will read, but my husband said, yes, Michelle, I was going to say the same thing. You are right. Because Michelle said that, you could have different co-owning experiences, and that is absolutely true, depending on the breeder. But y'all, my husband said Charm is going. Unfortunately, our baby Charm is going. His son will take over for his legacy. Alpha is going to be sad. That's our big boy. But my husband has the final word. He said Charm is going. And then he also said Blue and Blossom. So we will cut down to 5. We will be looking to cut down to 5 at the top of next year. And I will be looking to retain a female from an upcoming breeding. So yeah, I want a fluffy female so bad. I literally want like the cutest, undeniably like well-structured female like I've ever seen. I really want to see a fluffy Dream. I really do. Like, I really do. And whether she's a fluffy Merle, whether she's a fluffy Rojo, whether she's a fluffy anything. I really want a fluffy female. Like, she could be my personal pet, but I just want a fluffy female. Okay, Blissful Fun, ask us what your question is, girl. Let us know what your question is, huh? Do you want Dream? I'm just kidding. Y'all, Dream is the people's champ. Even though she's a female, everybody loves Dream, y'all. Well, I'm gonna be honest. People love all of our dogs because they're well behaved, but they just can't stay. We scaled in our business really, really fast. And one day we looked up and we had 8 dogs. Like, like how? How did they just appear? Okay, I know this is really small, so I'll read it for y'all. But Blissful Fun asked, why would someone co-own when they could just raise a female and breed them themselves? Is it so you don't have full responsibility? Blissful Fun, that is a great question. And let me break it down for you. That is a great question. And she said, not Dream. So the reason why breeders choose to co-own either a female or a stud is because either that dog has great genetics that they want to have access to in the future, or they may have been a proven producer for them, and the party that is coming in to the agreement wants to be business partners with them, right? So now you have to decide, where will this dog live? Will this dog live with me as an original breeder, or will I trust the other party that I am looking to go into business with raising this dog themselves, right? That's a very serious agreement, and that's also why we've never done it. We've entertained the idea, but we do know that not everybody cares for dogs the same. It has to be a lot of trust involved when you are talking about someone raising your breedable mama dogs, or even looking after your stud dogs. That is a lot of trust. A lot of trust, because food could either enhance a dog's fertility or shatter it. Having dogs around children tend to try to feed food to dogs that dogs shouldn't have. Some children are even abusive toward dogs. So, entering into a co-owning agreement is it can be very scary, but possible. So I don't want to scare you guys or make it seem like you can't find the right family or the right business people, because we have friends that are in co-owning or co-parenting. Okay, that's probably a better word, co-parenting, who are in a co-parenting agreement and they love it. It just depends on the people or the family you choose to go into business with. But y'all, that's a big responsibility. Okay, that is a big responsibility, but it's a shared responsibility. That's all. Well, it should be. It should be, because we do know some people that have had bad experiences with their co-owning agreements. And then I came across this breeder online, and she does guardian homes. She doesn't do co-owning agreement. She actually puts her breeding females in guardian homes, where they are the only dog in that home, and that parent or that family takes really good care of their breeding mamas. And when that female goes into heat, then she arranges for that dog to now live with her until the puppies have been weaned. But she also has a lot of dogs just like us, and she and her family, they just simply don't want to house all of the dogs that they own. So that I hope I answer your question in an insightful way. But co-owning agreements are not bad. I just think that they have to be done the right way and sorted out very carefully. But Texas Lassie said, I would love Blue, but I have to find a job before I can do anything right now. Girl, listen. Don't get me started. What's your background? Let's talk offline. let's talk offline. If you need us to revise your resume, we can do that. Don't worry about it. Okay. Blissful Fun said it's in the chat. Girl, what's in the chat, girl? Wait. My husband said did not see it, don't know why. What did I say? See, I gotta keep my eyes on the comments, y'all. I be going in on the responses. What is up, brother? Brother said I might be co-owning as well. And yes, many people do guardian homes. So that is what I was saying. I think with a guardian home, though, it just totally depends on the breeder. But with a guardian home, it might be more strict regulations, because with a co-owning situation, you already know 9 times out of 10 that female or that stud is going into an environment with other dogs, right? Because they're going into a breeder's home, right? So accidental breedings can't happen. But I feel like with a guardian home, it might be more strict regulations, because you might have in your agreement that your dog is the only dog that can be in the house to avoid accidental breedings. That is what I have found people do with their guardian homes. Like, that dog is assigned to a single dog family, baby. Okay. All eyes on me. Okay. No accidental sticking. Okay. Okay. Listen, the breedings are planned, not accidental. Okay. But Blissful Fun said, okay, I understand now better. Okay. That's awesome. Yeah. Texas Lassie, anything to help y'all. But Brother Charles, if you want to call into the chat, I would love to get your insight. I literally just put the comment, not the comment, girl. I literally just put the link to the live chat or the invite link in the chat so that you can call in. You can call in with your camera or not. It totally is up to you. But we have about 9 minutes before we wrap up. And y'all, Charles is always laughing at me. Why, brother? What did I do now? But Charles, you can definitely call in. I have been looking forward to meeting you, and my husband and I are just so thankful every time you come on to the live stream, because you're very, very, very insightful, and we know that you are in vet. You're in vet tech school, right, Charles? Let us know. But yeah, y'all, I wish I had more to share with you guys, but this is all that we prepared. Well, we always have more to share, so let me go over some announcements for next week. Blissful Fun said yes. See, y'all, I don't be knowing, because YouTube lags a little bit, so I'm not sure at what point you are saying yes to. Y'all let me know. Try to give you girls some insight when y'all comment in the chat, so that I can know exactly what you're talking about. Because the pregnancy brain is still kind of there. I try to stay focused, but it creeps in on you girls sometimes. Okay. but we definitely want to thank you guys for being here with us today. I'll just go over some quick announcements as we are wrapping up today's live stream. And hold on, let me read this question from Blissful Fun first. She said, I just never seen a breeder that does as much as you both do. See, we're not going to do it. We're not doing it. Blissful Fun, we're not doing it. No, I'm going to cancel the tiers now. I'm canceling them. Blissful Fun said, you're getting the messages late. Yeah, it's a little delay. So I'm running the software. This is what we have going on behind the scenes. That's why your girl is like, okay, eyes twitching. Okay. But that's everything I'm managing behind the scenes, and your comments are being filtered into a software, and then I get them a little late, but it's okay. But as I was saying, I'm going over the announcements for next week. You guys, we are so thankful to have you here. We literally monetized our channel last month. Like within a month's time, we hit the requirements. Although we have been posting videos like since the top of this year, 2025, we say we're going to monetize this channel. We gave ourselves until my birthday, September 2nd, 2025. And we just crushed that milestone 3 months prior. And we are so thankful for each and every one of you guys. Every time y'all log into or y'all tap in to one of our live streams or comment under a post, a short, even our older videos, y'all, it means the world. It literally means the world, because I understand that what we're doing is we're building a legacy for our sons. And that is what makes me so emotional, because we know that they will not always be small, right? The baby won't always be the baby. Well, a baby, he'll always be my baby, but he won't always be a baby. Trust won't always be two. And, you know, you guys are watching our sons grow up over social media, and it means the world to us that you guys are, you know, so mindful of them. Y'all are kind to them, and y'all are so uplifting to our family. It means the world. It does. Yeah, and it looked like Brother Charles want to chat. He always laughing at me. So let me add Brother Charles to the chat real quick. And I'm gonna get out these. Brother Charles, I know you can hear me. I'm about to add you to the chat, but I'm gonna get out these announcements real quick before Brother Charles. Y'all, he always laughing at me. Okay, so look, he laughing now. He's literally laughing now. So I'm gonna get out these announcements before Brother Charles come in on the chat and embarrass your girl, because I know he got some up his sleeve today. I know he cracking up, y'all. He's cracking up. But really quick, you know what? Let me add him now. And Brother Charles, if you cut up too bad, I promise you, y'all gonna see another side. Y'all will see another side. But nah, it's always a pleasure to be with the brother. Okay.
Praise the Lord, everybody.
Oh, y'all, wait. Okay, brother, are you gonna let me get through the announcements, or are you gonna cut up?
Come on with the church announcements. We ready for them. Come on.
See. Okay. So Texas Lassie said, now I know why I clicked. I'm a Virgo too. Texas Lassie, I get your Virgo energy. I definitely get it. But brother, let us know if horoscope is biblical or not. Should I be saying that, brother? Or with reservation?
We can, but some things do seem like they line.
But it's not sinful. It's not sinful,
exactly.
Right?
There you go.
I just had to clear with the brother.
I like that.
Okay. All right. So let's get through the church announcements, and then I'm gonna hand it over to brother. He gonna close us out, y'all. Okay. I know my husband is cracking up. He has the babies, but I know he's cracking up. Okay, so I was thanking you guys for being here, thanking y'all for allowing us to monetize our channel. Let us know what you need help with. That's why we're here. Yes, the dogs have united us, but it's bigger than dogs, and we say that all of the time. If you need help finding a job, guess what? Your girl has had plenty. Okay? I'm retired now, but I've had plenty. My background is clinical psychology, IT as well in the military, and God has truly blessed me to do a lot of different things, and I had no idea why, but it's for other people. It was never for me. So if y'all need help redesigning your resume, let us know. We can do that. If you need help with your businesses, let us know. We can also help you with that. That's why we're here, and that is what Saturdays are for. Yes, the Bulldogs have united us. Yes, we talk about breeding, but we also want to help families. Okay. All right. We said it. It's about faith, Frenchies, and family. All right. Okay. Oh, look, he has a schnauzer. It's a miniature, right?
Yes. He is.
Yeah.
He's a miniature.
That you got off from AKC.
Yes, he's a liver and in the AKC marketplace. Yep.
I remember that. I so remember you telling us that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Texas Lassie, I see you. And then, babe, correct me if I'm wrong, but starting next week, we might not be going live twice a day, y'all. We might not even be going live every day, but definitely definitely stay tuned for those announcements. Y'all, your girl's getting a little tagged. I'm getting Yeah, I'm getting a little tired, but I want to be obedient. I was given the instruction to go live twice a day, and
Mm.
we just want to be obedient. We never know how live streams are helping people. We never know how this information is transforming people's minds and encouraging them to think bigger, right? To go bigger and to really help their families. So we want to be obedient, but we will keep y'all updated with the schedule. I do. My husband said 4 times out of, and Trust must have took the phone or something because it got cut off. And Blissful Fun said, "Go Charles." So my husband will keep y'all updated with the schedule. You guys will talk about that after this live stream. Also,
Mm.
Sundays
Okay.
we rest. Y'all will not see us on Sunday. Although I do have some short schedule, but we don't create on Sundays. I won't be working on Sundays. It'll strictly be for rest and rejuvenation, and then we'll be back on it on Monday. Next week coming up. Oh, I know the puppies have to get vaccinated. They
Mm.
have to get dewormed for their 6 week deworming and vaccination. Also, we will be starting to prep their go home bags. So it's gonna be an exciting time. The ears should have perked up, and we are super excited. If you missed last night's live, we only have 3 puppies available. So 2 have found wonderful homes. Mr. Maverick is going to Washington State, and that's our all black fluffy big rope. And then Astro was chosen yesterday, and he will stay right here in Houston, not too far away. So we will get to see Mr. Astro, our blue and tan fluffy big rope, grow up. And he'll be joining someone's breeding program. So we're really excited. So Maverick will be starting someone's breeding program, and Astro will be joining someone's breeding program. But we're really, really, really excited. And that's all I have, babe. Let me know if I miss anything, and I can definitely, you know, get the people what they want. But Mr. Charles, go ahead.
No, no, I'm here just to say hello. It's good to finally meet you. You guys are such an inspiration here on the internet, and I came past you guys. I'm a dog enthusiast. It's like a hobby for me. And no, I'm not going to school to be a vet. I am studying pet nutrition. It's a hobby, among the other things that I do. So, and it's just something that I needed to do, get an extra hobby, and that's what it was. So I'm a crazy pet enthusiast, dog enthusiast, and I started looking at Frenchies. My friends have Frenchies and things. I think they're adorable. I think they're really really cute dogs. I do. I just couldn't get one because I am allergic, so I have to have hypoallergenic dogs. So it was something that I had to, but I think they're adorable dogs.
Oh, no, I think schnauzers are amazing. Amazing. So wait, brother, Blissful Fun said I need to get that shirt. Bliss, are you talking about my shirt or Charles' shirt?
Right? Whose shirt you talking about?
Whose shirt?
Hustle, flow.
Okay. Wait, for Blissful Fun. I'm being funny. I know. I know you're
I like that.
talking about this shirt. So, guys, my husband said that is all for the announcements. So, Blissful Fun. This shirt is not on our website. However,
Mm.
you are free to order any type of design. But I specifically designed this shirt for our Saturday podcast. It will
Oh,
come with the promo sleeve to link to our website, as well as, is it YouTube on the back? Okay, and YouTube is on the back. I would stand up, but the brother's on live.
you know what?
We-
I do need to talk to you guys about designing me some shirts myself for my to be honest. I do need
oh,
to talk. I just thinking about that, yep.
okay, brother. What type of well, not content, but what type of design are you interested in?
Music. I'm a music artist. I'm a gospel music artist. So I need some
No, don't
shirts and
come on live saying because no, we did know. No,
Oh,
brother.
I am, yeah.
No, brother, we did
So I
know.
need yes, I am. And then I have my own brand as well, so I do need something to add to it. Yep.
Okay, we'll definitely talk,
So we
brother.
yes.
Yes, we will talk. Okay, y'all. I'm working on some stuff behind the scenes. I'm about to shock y'all real, real, real soon. Okay, boom. Shocked. Okay, so this is our website. Brother, don't laugh. Don't laugh, brother. Brother,
I'm
are you
not.
muted? Oh no, you're not.
No.
Okay. Okay, you're not. Okay, so you guys, just real quick plug, honest plug. We're not selling you things that we don't make. We make all of our custom apparel. So we are offering a breeder branding bundle, but I know Blissful Fun asked about the shirt. So Blissful Fun, this is a shirt that I personally designed. However, if you want the hustle shirts, I can make a custom order for you and then send it to you. But definitely text us after the live chat and I'll definitely get your size and whether you want it in black or white, and yeah, we can arrange that. Y'all, we just changed our prices. So things are really, really, really affordable. And it will be awesome to see you guys rocking our merchandise. So these are some of the products that we have available. Everybody on the live, Charles, as well as Blissful Fun. If you want a back
Yes.
and front option, we have that. If you want just a
Mm.
left pocket, we have that as well. But we can make anything. Even if you desire another color. The reason, let me say this real quick and then we'll get back to brother. The reason why we started with black and white is because it's a soft launch and not everybody has like an eye for design. So I don't want to put a pink design on a brown shirt because people will do it. My mama has tried. People would do it, but we wanted to introduce things in a tasteful way. And you know not not have people complaining about why did my design, man, you know so you ordered that pink design on that brown shirt. But
Exactly.
so if y'all want other colors, we can definitely customize everything. And y'all, we're also interested in coming out with the dog line.
That's nice.
Yeah, so back to you, brother. It's all you. I promise I'm done now.
No, look, I'm just here, and when you're a rapper, I'm just here to see how you guys doing, laughing. It's good to meet you guys. You, like I said, you guys get so much personality, and you're always encouraging people as well in what you do, and I think it's so awesome and it's so amazing that you guys are doing that, and just keep doing what you do, and be encouraged in doing what you do as well.
Thank you, brother. It's not always easy. It's not always easy. Your girl had to simplify her life, y'all. I was very vain. I said all the time, like, baby. Oh, today for podcast day. Oh, baby, we would have been beat down. baby, baby, we would have been beat down to the ground. Do you hear me, baby? Highlight would have been up here. Like eyes probably would have been slanted today. But I say that to, oh, Blissful Fun said, sing us a song, Charles. Let me stop the antics. And yeah, y'all, do y'all want Brother Charles to be full screen and he take us out?
Y'all gotta quit it. Y'all gotta
Wait,
quit it.
brother,
What?
brother, wait. You gotta.
We'll let's do it some other time. Okay, let's go.
No, brother, come on, one time for the one time, brother. Hold on,
One time for
I'm about to fill the screen. Give me 1 second for brother,
the.
y'all. He gonna take us out. Brother, what you
Oh,
gonna sing?
nothing. Look, I'm gonna see
Brother.
you. Have a good day.
Hold on, brother. Wait. I'm almost ready. Hold on. I'm almost ready. Hold on, brother.
That's
Okay,
it.
boom. Boom. Take us out, brother.
Oh my gosh, that thing is delaying like crazy.
Okay, take us
Yeah, yeah.
out.
Have a good day.
Have a
It was
good
good to
day.
meet you. Have a good day.
Up, up. Continue, brother. Oh, have a good
Ah,
day. Mm.
go ahead.
No, I'm
I
catching
hear you.
you. I'm catching
I hear
you.
you.
Go
I hear
ahead,
you.
brother.
You singing in the background.
Yeah, go
I hear.
ahead.
Good day. Woo. I hear you in the background.
So just like that, hopefully y'all have enjoyed today's stream. I tell y'all all the time, Y'all are so blessed. Dogs have united us, but each one of you have that God has specifically gifted you with and tasked you to do. And if you have not found that thing, we definitely encourage you guys to look into joining our memberships. Very, very, very affordable. Again, dogs have united us, but it's bigger than dogs.
Right.
It's bigger than
Big.
dogs. The vision is to help people buy homes. The vision
Mm,
is to put people in cars. The vision is to help people provide for their families. The vision is to help more people achieve six-figure income. And I'm not saying that lightly. I'm not
that's
saying that
great.
lightly. I mean it with every cell, bone, and nutrient in my body. And my husband stands by that. It's bigger than dogs. But we do hope you guys have a good day. Brother Charles, you are an absolute blessing,
Oh,
anointed as well.
thank you.
Thank you so much for being courageous enough to come on to the live stream and bless Blissful Fun as well as everyone here with your beautiful voice. And I look forward to meeting more of you guys. Texas Lassie, definitely text us after the chat. We have a resume to revise. Blissful Fun, we will be in touch with you this week as well. I want to get to know you more, Blissful Fun. Michelle K, of course, we're going to talk more and work out some goals for you and your breeding program. But it looks like Texas Lassie will have the last comment. She said, I fully agree. God brought your live stream to me for a reason, and we are so close. Okay. Well, y'all have a good day. Have a good day. We are the
Y'all
Rosharon
be
Frenchie. Huh?
y'all be careful out in Texas with all that flooding and stuff.
Right. Where are you?
I'm in Detroit, Metro Detroit area.
No, you be careful out there.
No,
Okay. Okay.
that's
Baby, I'll take water over bullets.
no.
Baby, I can swim now. Okay. I mean, I was in the military, but I'm not bulletproof myself. You be careful.
Right.
Okay.
You stay far behind now. Look.
Coach Prime say I ain't hard to find, but in Detroit I am. I am. Okay. But I always gotta mess with brother. He's such a good time.
Yeah.
But brother,
Yeah.
we love you. Thank you so much for blessing us today. We will be in touch with you guys. Well, we'll update y'all on the schedule for this upcoming week. Y'all have a safe weekend. Hopefully y'all enjoyed today's podcast where we are talking about bulldogs, breeders, and business. So if you missed the live stream, you definitely can catch the replay. Blissful Fun said, amazing, Charles. Charles was amazing. Yes, he was. But Texas Lassie is ready. Texas Lassie said, let us know we have your 6. Okay, I don't know where she grew up, or what her experience is, but she said she got your 6. You know, do you know what that means?
She said it to me. I got your 6.
Yeah. Do you know what that means?
Oh, we say what up though. We say what
You
up.
from Detroit and you don't know what I got your 6 mean?
No.
Do you have a clock nearby? Nearby you?
Yeah.
The 6 is on the clock. It's behind you.
Oh Lord, I don't know what that is. I'm sorry, I don't know what that is.
She has your back.
Oh, that's crazy. See, we up north. We don't know what that is. I don't know what that is.
But if you're from Detroit, you need to know.
Oh, I need to know have my back.
You Texas Lassie say I'm from Texas for real. But Texas Lassie, I don't think they live like that in Detroit. Legally. Okay, y'all. Bye. Y'all have a great day. We are the Rosharon French Bulldogs, home of the 3K pup. We have 3 beautiful puppies available. Y'all, if you need a little love, a little light in your home, baby, you can call us at 713-788-9789, baby. You already know we're going to be on the line, baby. Okay. Y'all have a good day.